the Northwest, health officials and firefighters are at a Christiana Town Clinic where they're assessing the extent of damage caused by a fire overnight. Follows the mysterious blaze that engulfed Christiana District Hospital in September last year. Let's get you a live update with our reporter Refiloe Seboko, who is joining us. Refiloe, to talk about where we are now, how much progress has been made there by the teams who've arrived?
They have arrived, Tembekile, Mkhototo. They are here. They have been here in the past few minutes or to assess the situation here. And I will just be joined by Mr. Pule Monale. He's the Deputy Director General for Health Services in Northwest. Mr. Monale, welcome to Newzroom Afrika, and thank you so much for your time. What is it that you have been able to determine about what happened in this clinic?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes, indeed, we have arrived here about an hour ago to come and assess the facility after getting the reports that there were fires that started last night. The facility is completely burned down. The whole building is actually a municipal hall, and a portion of that, which could be a third of the building, was used as a town clinic. The building is owned by the municipality, but it was available to the Department of Health to use it as a clinic.
Let's understand what is causing these fires. We'll understand that this incident is happening at the time where last year, September, Christiana Hospital also burned down. And we understand following investigations that it was human error there. What have you been able to get or determine about the cause of the fire here?
At this stage, we have got absolutely no idea what is the cause of the fire. It happened early evening. So we will obviously await the investigation process. That usually takes a bit of time, and we'll only wait for them and to determine what could be the cause of the fire.
And in our engagement, Mr. Monale, with the residents, they did indicate that this clinic is used mostly by elderly people that come and take their medication here. What will be the alternative in terms of assisting them to get access to healthcare services?
Okay. There are two processes that we are going to undertake. In terms of the immediate, we are looking at locating a particular park home that will be able to bring here in a matter of a few weeks. Obviously, there are issues about the services, the sewer system, the water and so on, that needs to be connected. So in the coming weeks, we should be able to have that park home relocated here so that we can temporarily run the services, whilst we are looking at alternative building material to be able to set up a more long-term facility that will be a replacement. The facility that has been burned had 2 consulting rooms, and the park home that we have identified as a temporary facility will be able to have at least 3 consulting rooms, so it's slightly bigger. And of course, one of the things that we will also do parallel is that whilst we are dealing with that issue of actually bringing a park home here, we'll have to arrange a mobile services to be an alternative service point for this particular community.
Maybe just before I let you go, and I need to go back that September this year will be a year since Christiana Hospital had burned down. What is the process in regard to renovating or rebuilding that hospital? Where is it now? What is causing the delay for it to be opened so that residents can access services in that hospital?
Okay. When it comes to the issue of the Christiana Hospital, there are again going to be 2 processes. One is that we have temporary structures that we are procuring, which we expect that they are actually at the stage of design, and then we expect that by the end of November, park homes will be in place to be utilized as a hospital, whilst the issue of demolition and refurbishment or renovation of the band facility, which is the brick and mortar, will actually be running the process. That part is a bit technical because, you know, it was like an accident, so there have got to be investigations, there have got to be issues of liability, who is responsible and stuff like that before probably the whole system can be done. DBSA is the implementing agent for that project. The department was doing it with National Department of Health and DBSA as an implementing agent. So they will be running a parallel process with that. But whilst we are waiting for that, we are hopeful that the design will be finished by August and that by the end of November, we will then be able to access that temporary structure as a hospital.
Mr. Monale, thank you so much for joining us on Newzroom Afrika. That is Mr. Pule Monale. He is the Deputy Director General for Health Services in the Northwest, telling us about the process that still needs to be done so that they can fix this clinic. I'm just going to go beyond here at Tembekile, and we are not allowed to go further. However, I'll show you the pictures and the visuals of the damage that was done by that fire, and as you can see that they did say that it is the kitchen, and also including the files that patients' files that are destroyed, and there are resources for this clinic that are also destroyed in this clinic. And as Mr. Manala saying, he's actually leaving now to join the team that will give them a go ahead, or rather an indication of which decision to take following being able to fix this clinic. So it's back to you, Tembekile.
Refiloe, thank you very much for that update from the Northwest.